Welcome back to the channel JF Coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today I'm about to show you one of the most mysterious and shocking 1-cent coins in American history. A simple-looking penny that could be hiding in your pocket right now. A penny that some collectors have sold for as much as $442. Yes, you heard that right. Just 1 cent, from the year 1974, could be worth more than a brand new smartphone, depending on what makes it special. So don't skip this video, because after watching this, you might run to check every penny you own. This is the story of the 1974 Ultra Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like a normal 1-cent coin, but behind this small piece of copper is a powerful story that connects American history, minting secrets, rare errors, and collector madness. The 1974 Lincoln penny was created during a very important time in the United States. During the early 1970s, America was going through massive changes. Inflation was rising. The economy was shifting. The Vietnam War was ending. And the U.S. Mint was experimenting with materials, metals, and production techniques to make coins cheaper and faster to produce. The front of the coin features the legendary Abraham Lincoln. His face has been on the penny since 1909, reminding Americans every day about unity, strength, and leadership through hard times. On this 1974 penny, you can see Lincoln looking to the right, with the famous words "In God We Trust" at the top, liberty at the left, and the date 1974 on the right side of his portrait. Now let's look at the back of the coin. The reverse design was the Lincoln Memorial, which was used from 1959 until 2008. In the center you will find the Lincoln Memorial building, and if you look closely, you can even spot the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. Above the building are the words United States of America, and below it the powerful phrase E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. So why would a normal 1974 penny be worth up to $442? This is where things get exciting. Not all 1974 pennies are valuable. In fact, billions were made. But a very small number of them were struck with rare mint errors, rare metal compositions, or ultra-sharp details that make collectors go crazy. These special coins are known as Ultra 1974 Lincoln pennies. One of the most valuable types is the 1974 penny with a double die error. A double die means that the design was accidentally pressed twice at slightly different angles. When this happens, the letters and numbers look doubled, especially on the words "In God We Trust" and the date 1974. Collectors love these mistakes because they are rare and they prove something unique happened inside the minting process. Another extremely valuable type is the 1974 penny struck on the wrong metal planchet. During this time, the U.S. Mint was testing different metal compositions. Some pennies were mistakenly struck on bronze or even aluminum experimental blanks meant for other coins. These era coins are incredibly rare and can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Condition is everything in the coin collecting world. If your 1974 penny looks shiny, bright, and almost new, with no scratches, no stains, and strong sharp details, it could be worth much more than a worn coin. Collectors call these high-grade coins mint state coins. The better the condition, the higher the price. Some collectors have paid up to $442 for a 1974 penny that had a rare error and was preserved in amazing condition. That tiny coin became a real treasure. Now let's talk about how you can check if your 1974 penny is valuable. First, look at the front of the coin with a magnifying glass. Check the words "In God We Trust" and the date. Do they look slightly doubled? Do the letters look thicker or shadowed? That could be a double die error. Next, weigh your penny. A normal 1974 penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If the weight is different, your coin might be struck on the wrong metal. Now check the mint mark. Look just below the date. If it has no letter, it was made in Philadelphia. If it has AD, it was made in Denver. If it has an S, it was made in San Francisco. Some mint marks are more desirable to collectors, especially with errors. Also check the color of the coin. A normal 1974 penny should have a brown or reddish copper color. If it looks silver or unusually bright, it could be something very rare. The crazy part is that many people spend these rare coins without realizing what they have. Imagine buying a candy with a penny that was actually worth hundreds of dollars. This happens more often than you think. Coin collectors all around the world are constantly hunting for these ultra-rare pennies. They search through bank rolls, old jars, inherited collections, and even garage sales, hoping to find a hidden gem. That is why this small, simple, 1-cent 1974 Lincoln penny has become legendary in the coin collecting world. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of American history. It's a mystery. It's a treasure hunt in your pocket. And today, it could make you rich. So before you throw away your old coins or ignore your coin jar, take a moment to check your pennies. That ordinary-looking 1974 1-cent coin might actually be a rare Ultra Lincoln penny worth up to $442. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another hidden treasure story. Comment below and tell us, have you ever found a rare coin? And remember, sometimes the smallest coin can hold the biggest surprise. If you want, I can also write you an even longer script, add dramatic hooks, or create viral titles for this video. Today we are diving deep into the mystery, history, and shocking value of the 1975 Ultra Lincoln penny from the United States of America. This is not just any ordinary penny. This coin has a powerful story behind it, and in some rare cases, it is selling for up to $442 in the current collector's market. Let's go back in time to the year 1975. In 1975, the United States Mint was producing millions of 1-cent coins. The world was changing. America was going through major economic shifts. Inflation was rising. Technology was advancing. And the Mint was working non-stop to supply coins to the entire country. The Lincoln penny, first designed in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, was still one of the most loved coins in America. The front side of this penny shows the legendary face of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of honesty, unity, and strength. Now here comes the exciting part. Not all 1975 pennies are the same. While most of them were produced in huge numbers, a small number of these coins were made with special minting errors, ultra-sharp strike details, rare metal inconsistencies, and unusual textures. And these are the coins that collectors go crazy for. The most valuable ones include coins with double die errors, where letters and numbers appear doubled, coins with off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly in the center, coins with ultra-deep details in Lincoln's hair and facial lines, called ultra-strike pennies, coins with rare metal composition anomalies, coins in perfect, uncirculated, or mint state condition. When a 1975 penny has these rare features, collectors are willing to pay high prices to own one. Some of these rare Ultra Lincoln pennies have been reported selling for up to $442 in the current market, depending on condition, rarity, and error type. Imagine that. A 1-cent coin becoming a small treasure. But how do you know if your 1975 penny is valuable? First, look at the date. Make sure it clearly shows 1975. Then check the mint mark. No mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia. A small d means it was made in Denver. A and S means it was made in San Francisco. Each mint has different rarity levels. Next, use a magnifying glass and look closely at the letters. Check if the word Liberty looks doubled. Check the word I in God we trust. Look at Lincoln's eye, beard, and hair. Look at the alignment of the date numbers. If anything looks unusual, thick, shadowed, or doubled, you might be holding something special. Condition is everything. A scratched, dirty penny that has been in circulation for decades will be worth much less. But a clean, shiny, sharp-looking penny with no damage can be worth big money. Now let's talk about the current market value. Here is what collectors are paying for rare 1975 Ultra Lincoln pennies. A normal 1975 penny usually sells for only a few cents. But a 1975 penny in high mint condition can sell for $10 to $50. A penny with strong double die error can sell for $100 to $300. And the most rare Ultra Strike error pennies have been known to sell up to $442 in the collector's market. That is a huge jump from 1 cent to hundreds of dollars. And you might already have one in your house. Many people don't realize that rare coins are often hiding in old jars, metal boxes, family collections, or old wallets. Grandparents used to save coins without knowing their future value. This is why collectors always say, never ignore old coins. Now here is the most important advice. If you think you have a rare 1975 penny, do not clean it. Do not use chemicals. Do not rub it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value completely. Instead, keep it safe in a soft cloth or plastic coin holder and show it to a professional coin dealer or grading service. Because one small mistake can turn a valuable coin back into a common penny. History lovers adore this coin because it represents a powerful era in American history. It shows the face of a president who changed a nation, and a time when the world was transforming. Collectors love it because of its mystery. Treasure hunters love it because of its hidden value. And viewers like you love it because it gives hope that something small in your pocket could be life-changing. If you enjoy learning about hidden treasures, rare coins, and secret money values, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who loves collecting, because you never know. The next rare coin might be in your hand, and that tiny 1975 Ultra Lincoln penny might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stay tuned for more amazing coin stories and hidden treasures. If you want, I can also write a powerful clickbait title, a YouTube description, tags and keywords, or a thumbnail text. Just tell me what you need next. Today you are about to discover a shocking secret hidden inside one of the most common American coins ever made. A tiny 1-cent coin that most people ignore, throw away, or leave in their pockets forever. But what if I told you that one special version of the 1982 Lincoln penny could be worth an incredible $442 or even more in the collector's market today? This is not a joke. This is real. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you are about to learn could make you run straight to your coin jar, your old wallets, your drawers, and even your sofa cushions. Let's dive deep into the mysterious world of the 1982 1-cent Ultra Lincoln penny. The year 1982 was one of the most important and historic years in the story of American pennies. Why? Because this was the year when the United States Mint changed the metal composition of the penny forever. Before 1982, pennies were made mostly from copper. But starting from this year, to reduce production costs, the Mint began making pennies from zinc with only a thin copper coating. Now here is where the magic happens. In 1982, both copper and zinc pennies were produced in the same year. Not only that, but there were multiple variations created, and some of these rare versions accidentally turned into some of the most valuable modern pennies in history. This is why collectors call some of these coins the 1982 Ultra Lincoln penny varieties. There are different types of 1982 pennies, and the value depends on very specific details. There are large date and small date versions. There are copper versions. There are zinc versions. There are mint mark differences, like Philadelphia with no mint mark and Denver with AD mint mark. But the most valuable versions are the rare error or transitional coins. These are coins that were accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchet, struck with the wrong dies, or produced during the metal changeover in a way that was never intended. Some of these rare 1982 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, and in premium condition, some are valued around $442 or more in the collector's market. Now let's talk about why these ultra-rare 1982 pennies are worth so much money. First, rarity plays a huge role. Millions of normal 1982 pennies exist, but only a tiny number of special error or transitional versions were created by mistake. Once collectors realized what to look for, these coins became highly desirable. Second, condition is everything. A 1982 penny that looks brand new, shiny, with full details and no scratches, no corrosion, and no damage is worth significantly more. Coins graded by professional services can reach very high price levels. Third, collector demand. Lincoln cents are one of the most collected coins in the world, and the 1982 transition year makes these coins extremely attractive to collectors who want to complete their sets with the rarest versions. Now let me tell you how you can check if you might have one of these valuable 1982 pennies. First, look at the date. Make sure it says 1982. Next, check for the mint mark. Look just below the date. If there is no letter, that means it was made in Philadelphia. If there is a D, that means it was made in Denver. Both can be valuable depending on the variety. Now here is the most important test, the weight test. Copper 1982 pennies weigh about 3.11 grams. Zinc 1982 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams. If you find a coin that seems heavier or unusual, that could be a very valuable transitional piece. Also examine the numbers on the date carefully. The style of the date can look slightly different. Collectors call this the large date and small date variety. The way the number 2, the shape of the 8, and the thickness of the numbers can help identify rare types. Look carefully for errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, cracks, or unusual surfaces. These mint errors can multiply the value of the coin dramatically. Now let's talk about the market value. Common 1982 pennies are usually worth only 1 cent. But rare varieties and error versions can be worth from $10 to $50, $100, $200, and in some special cases, around $442 or even higher, depending on the exact variety and the condition. Some graded examples sold at auctions have shocked the coin collecting world with their high prices. Imagine finding a simple penny in your change and realizing it could pay for groceries, bills, or even a vacation. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby. It is hidden treasure hunting in real life. Millions of people around the world have rare coins sitting in their homes without even realizing it. That old jar of loose change could be worth much more than you think. So here is what I want you to do right now. Pause this video, grab your change, and start checking your pennies. Look for the year 1982. Check the mint mark. Weigh the coin if you can. Look for errors. And pay attention to the shape of the date. You could be holding a small brown coin that is secretly worth a lot of money. And remember, even if you do not find the exact rare version today, knowledge is power. Every coin you check increases your chances of finding hidden treasure in the future. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Comment below and tell me if you have ever found a rare coin, and tell me where you found it. In your change? In a drawer? In an old box? Thank you for watching, and remember, your next penny could change your life. Today, I'm going to reveal the full story, the rare varieties, the errors, and the true value of the 1996 Ultra Lincoln penny that collectors are desperately searching for. So don't blink, don't skip, and watch till the end because your life-changing coin might be sitting inside your wallet right now. History of the 1996 1-cent Lincoln penny. Let's travel back to the year 1996. America was celebrating technology, progress, and change. And during this time, the United States Mint produced millions of Lincoln Memorial pennies. On the front of the coin, you see the legendary President Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of honesty, sacrifice, and American history. On the back of the coin, you see the famous Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used for almost 50 years. But here's the shocking truth. Not all 1996 pennies are the same. Some of them were struck differently. Some were produced with minting errors. Some were made with rare metal composition. And some were never meant to leave the mint. Those are the ones worth serious money today. Why the 1996 penny ISSPCIL? At first glance, it looks like a normal penny. But collectors know something most people don't. There are ultra-rare 1996 Lincoln cents that have double die errors, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, broad strikes, clipped planchet errors, perfect uncirculated condition, ultra mirror-like proof surfaces. These rare types are what make prices skyrocket. A regular worn-out 1996 penny is only worth 1 cent, but a rare error version in perfect condition can be worth hundreds of dollars. The shocking $442 market value STORY. Now here comes the part that will blow your mind. A rare 1996 Lincoln penny with special mint errors and high professional grading has been reported to sell in the collector's market for values reaching around $442. This kind of value is not for normal circulation coins. This happens when a coin has rare minting error, perfect MS67 or higher condition, sharp details, no scratches, no stains, original mint luster. Collectors fight in auctions to own such coins, and the prices keep rising year after year. Today it could be $442, tomorrow it could be even higher. How to check if your 1996 penny is rare? Now listen carefully, because this part can make you money. Take your 1996 penny and look closely. Check the front. Look for doubling in the words, "In God We Trust." Check the date, 1996. For doubled shadows, check the back. Look at the Lincoln Memorial lines. Look for cracks or extra metal. Check the edges. Is the coin off-center? Is the edge thicker than normal? Check the surface. Does it look mirror-like? Does it shine differently than normal pennies? If you see anything unusual, you could be holding a valuable coin. Why collectors pay so much? You might be asking, why would anyone pay $400+ for a 1-cent coin? The answer is simple. Rarity, history, condition, and demand. Coin collectors don't just buy metal. They buy stories, they buy time, they buy history frozen in metal. A rare penny is like owning a piece of time itself. And when demand goes high and supply stays low, prices explode. Mint marks and their IMPORTNC. Look under the date on your 1996 penny. If there is no mint mark, equals Philadelphia Mint small d, equals Denver Mint small s, equals San Francisco Mint. San Francisco proof coins and error coins are usually the most valuable. Some proof versions never entered normal circulation. They were only made for collectors. If one of those enters the market with an error, The value can become massive. Warning for VIWRS, important message for you. Not every 1996 penny is worth $442. Many are only worth 1 cent. The high value only applies to rare error versions or perfectly preserved graded coins. Never clean your coin. Never scratch it. Never polish it. Because cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Realistic value RNG here is a realistic idea of values. Normal worn 1996 penny equals face value, bright uncirculated condition equals higher. Collectible value rare error version equals very high value. Professionally graded rare error coin equals can reach extremely high market prices like $442 or more depending on demand. The market value changes with time and collector interest. Motivational ending to keep watch time HIGH. Imagine this. You reach into your pocket. You pull out a coin. And that tiny coin is worth more than your phone. That's not a fantasy. That's real. Many people have found rare coins simply by checking their change. And you could be next. Never ignore your coins again. Because your next penny could be your next treasure. Call to action OUTRO. If you love rare coins and hidden treasure videos, like this video right now, subscribe to this channel. And comment the year of the oldest coin you have ever found. Because I am bringing more shocking coin stories that you don't want to miss. Thanks for watching. And remember, every coin has a story. And some stories are worth a fortune. If you want, I can also write you a super long clickbait title and tags for this video.